Happening now, let's talk about President Trump's travel ban for 12 countries, mainly in Africa and the Middle East. It is now in place, and it includes Afghanistan. But thousands of refugees and translators who helped American troops now call the states home. And these are families who won't be able to see their loved ones left behind. DC News Now's Max Marcella joining us live from Dulles Airport. And Max, this has got to weigh so heavily on so many families here.
Yeah, Susan, the people we spoke with today say they're disappointed about the decision to enact that travel ban, saying that they're really thinking about some of the family members of people who are here right now, those family members being elsewhere, maybe in the Middle East or otherwise. They're saying they're worried that they won't be able to come here and reunite with their families. We visited the Afghan market in Alexandria to get a sense of how the Afghan community feels on the first day of the travel ban.
We are disappointed about the travel ban, especially for those Afghan allies that they left behind in Afghanistan.
Disappointment is the prevailing feeling here. Many of these people came to the U.S. during mass evacuations once the Taliban took over. Not all of their family members, though, joined them.
Most of them are in neighbor countries like in Pakistan, in Doha, in Qatar, United Arab Emirates.
Those family members left behind are on the minds of people we spoke with.
I'm kind of worried about them because like one day or maybe another day they're gonna figure it out about them, that they was used to work with the embassy or you used to work with the government, and their life would be in danger 100%.
We will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm.
President Trump's rationale for a travel ban on these dozen countries is public safety. But there's a feeling that decision can harm those looking for a better and safer life.
If you compare Afghanistan to United States, it means like you compare hell to paradise. The bad and good now, the immigrants, they're getting mixed with each other. So it's kind of difficult to separate them.
Now, as part of our reporting, we spoke with the leader of a local organization that helps settle Afghan refugees. And what he told us was interesting. He said on one hand, he's impressed and glad that the government is still continuing to issue special immigrant visas. Those usually go to people who helped serve the United States. Then he also said, on the other hand, he does have significant concerns that this travel ban could, as we mentioned, impact the reunification of people who are here with family members who are still abroad. Reporting live at Dulles Airport, Max Marcella, DC News Now.